probably heard the buzzing of a bee, but did you know that one way that bees communicate is through dancing? That's right, dance. Well, dance plus a few other cues. Bee dances share information about food like nectar or pollen, water, and tree resin, and about possible nesting sites. For example, when a honeybee finds flowers, she flies back to her nest to tell other bees where food can be found. She brings a sample of the nectar or pollen with her to share with her nestmates. By dancing a certain path and direction, and using vibration, sounds, and scents, the returning bee tells other bees where to go. The first dance is called the round dance. The round dance conveys that food is nearby, within 165 feet. To communicate this, the bee runs around in small circles, suddenly reversing direction to her original course. And remember that nectar the honeybee gathered? During or after the round dance, she often gives food to the other workers so they can taste the quality. Bees can do this with food or water. Simple enough. The round dance tells other forager bees that food is somewhere nearby and the bees can find it. But when food is more than 500 feet away, a bee has to communicate direction and distance to the food. For this, bees use what we call the waggle dance. In this dance, the honeybee runs straight ahead for a short distance and returns to the starting point, forming a semicircle. Then she runs through the straight course again. This time, she makes a semicircle in the opposite direction. While running the straight line course of the dance, the bee's body waggles back and forth energetically from side to side. The honeybee also beats its wings to produce a buzzing sound. So how do the other forager bees know how far away the food source is? The amount of time the bee takes to complete the straight run portion of the dance indicates a distance. The further away the food is, the longer it takes the bee to complete the waggle run. For every 1 second of the dance, the food is approximately 1 kilometer away. To get directions to the food, the bees can't just pull out their smartphones. Instead, the followers watch the direction of the dancing bee's waggle run. In the hive, up means towards the sun. If the waggle dance is straight up, the food is straight towards the sun. If the food is in another direction, the bee runs at an angle that matches the direction of the food outside. Outside, follower bees look at the position of the sun and fly the same angle that the dancing bee showed them on the inside of the nest. Bees are so good at this. They can even account for the movement of the sun any time of day and year. All this dancing does pay off, and not just for the bees. About 1/3 of the food people eat comes from plants that depend on bees. Which means we all benefit from this fascinating form of bee communication, the round and waggle dances.